Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be making this yummy coconut ice cream recipe. If you like to see how I make this ice cream, please keep watching. So for this recipe, I'll be using heavy cream, and I'll also be using condensed milk, and I'll also be using coconut milk for this recipe and some coconut flakes. So the first thing I'll be doing, I'll be toasting my coconut. So you can go ahead and use the coconut just as it is. I'm using organic whole coconut flakes. They're already tasty as it is, but I just like to make the color a little bit darker than it looks. So I'm just gonna fry them and toast them for a little bit. So I'll just keep toasting it until they're changing color. If this is your first time visiting my channel, you're welcome. Please support me by subscribing to my channel as I upload new recipes every week, and I'll be glad to have you in the Morgan's Meals family. And I want to say thank you to my current and existing subscribers. So the next thing I'll be doing, I'm just going to be adding a little bit of brown sugar. Like I said, you can skip this, but this is make the coconut flakes a little bit sweeter than they are, and it's going to make them a little bit dark brownish in color. So I just added a few brown sugar and I'm just giving it a good mix. You can see right now the color has changed. I kept tossing this for about 3 to 5 minutes. You can see how good this looks like right now. So now I'm gonna start making the ice cream. So first, into my pan, I just added the heavy cream, so I'm just drizzling it all over. Please guys, ignore my fingernails for this video. It's quite messy, I know, but just ignore it. So now I'm just gonna be stirring my heavy cream. I'm just using a hand mixer to give it a good mix. I'll just be doing this for about 5 to 10 minutes till it's foamy. You have a hard foamy end. You can see how it looks like now. After mixing for about 5 to 10 minutes, this is how my heavy cream looks like. It looks thick and it looks foamy. So this is the foamy nature you want to achieve and the consistency you want to achieve. So after that, I'm just going to be adding in my condensed milk into this recipe. I'm just going to drizzle it all over and give it a good mix together with the heavy cream. And next I'll be adding my vanilla. So I didn't show this in my recipe formula, but I decided to add vanilla to this recipe. You can skip it or you can add it, it's optional. So next I'm adding my coconut cream and just drizzling a little bit, and I'm just mixing it together again to make sure it's properly combined with the rest of the ingredients. So later on I went on and poured the remaining coconut milk into this recipe, and I gave it a good mix. Right now you can see how it looks like. So I just kept mixing it for a while, for about 1 or 2 minutes, to make sure all the ingredients are properly combined before I stop stirring it. So it's thick and you want to achieve a very thick consistency so your ice cream can come out thick. You can see how thick this looks like. So now my ice cream mixture is done. You can see the consistency, you can see how thick it is. So now I'm just going to be adding my coconut flakes. So what I did, guys, I just poured the coconut flakes into the blender and I gave it a good blend, and it came out as small and as crunchy as it could be. Trust me, they taste better in the ice cream in this method instead of being too big in the ice cream. So I just gave it a good mix with the rest of the mixture, and I'm gonna pour it into my pan. Please ignore the bowl I'm using. There was an ice cream bowl I previously had, but please ignore it. So I'm just gonna pour it into that same bowl, and I'm gonna freeze it overnight. You can freeze it for up to 6 hours, but I'm gonna freeze mine overnight. So that's how my ice cream look like. I'm just gonna cover it and put it in the freezer. Like I said, ignore the ice cream bowl. So I'm just gonna freeze it overnight, and then we check it the next day. So after freezing it overnight, this is how my ice cream looks like. It's properly frozen, like it's like rock hard frozen. So it took me a while to get the scoops of the ice cream out, but I later discovered putting my spoon in hot water helps a lot with removing the ice cream. So I'm just gonna serve my ice cream and enjoy. If you're still watching and you've not subscribed to my channel, please support me by subscribing to my channel as I upload new recipes every week, and I'll be glad to have you in the Morgan's Meals family. Thank you. So now I'm just topping it with coconut flakes, same coconut flakes I use, and you can see this is how my coconut ice cream look like. You can see it looks a little bit like there are nuts inside, but those are the ones I grinded and I had it So you can see a closer view of the ice cream. It looks good. It tastes even yummy. You guys, you want to try this coconut ice cream? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Thank you for watching.